Footnote 99. If this be pure truth, as it undoubtedly is, then no physician who would not be regarded as devoid of reason and who would not act contrary to the dictates of his conscience, the sole arbiter of real worth, can employ in the treatment of diseases any medicinal substance but one with whose real significance he is thoroughly and perfectly conversant, that is, whose positive action on the health of healthy individuals he has so accurately tested that he knows for certain that it is capable of producing a very similar morbid state, more similar than any other medicine with which he is perfectly acquainted to that presented by the case of disease he intends to cure by means of it. For has been shown above, neither man nor mighty nature herself can effect a perfect, rapid, and permanent cure otherwise than with a homeopathic remedy. Henceforth, no true physician can abstain from making such experiment in order to obtain this most necessary and only knowledge of the medicines that are essential to cure. This knowledge, which has hitherto been neglected by the physicians in all ages, in all former ages, posterity will scarcely believe it. Physicians have hitherto contented themselves with blindly prescribing for diseases medicines whose value was unknown and which had never been tested relative to their highly important, very various, pure dynamic action on the health of man, and moreover, they mingled several of these unknown medicines that differed so vastly among each other in one formula and left it to chance to determine what effect should thereby be produced on the patient. This is just as if a madman should force his way into workshop of an artisan, seize up on handfuls of very different tools, with the uses of all of which he is quite unacquainted, in order, as he imagines, to work at the objects of art he sees around him. I need hardly remark that these would be destroyed, I may say utterly ruined by his senseless operations. Explanation. If this is pure truth, any physician would not act contrary to this conscience, and he will treat the disease by employing any medicinal substance whose pathogenic effects on human being is thoroughly known to him, by testing it on human beings, so that he can produce the similar morbid state more similar than any other medicine to cure the disease. Neither man nor nature herself can effect a perfect, rapid, and permanent cure otherwise than with homeopathic medicine. Therefore, no true physician can restrain himself from doing such experiment in order to gain most necessary knowledge of the medicines and its pure effects on healthy individuals, through though such knowledge is neglected by the physicians of all ages. In all former ages, in previous years, physicians have contented themselves and then there were prescribing medicines whose value and effects were unknown, which were never been tested to know their pure dynamic effects on human being. Mostly they confused with these several unknown medicines which differed vastly among each other, and they give it by chance to determine its effect on the patient. This is just like madman enters into his workshop of an artist. he select the handfuls of articles to tools whose usefulness not known to him, tries to work on it. Such senseless operations should be prevented.